Hey guys, I know I haven't made a video in a while, but a lot of things have changed, so I just decided, what the heck, let's make another video. So yeah, this video is going to be an animal room tour. I hope you guys like it. So we're going to start off with my newest addition, Azriel. He's a half moon beta, and I decided to get him because he's really pretty, and I've never seen a black beta before at the pet store, and also he was in crappy condition, so I brought him home, and he is doing a lot better than he was at the store. He's got a lot of personality, and I really like him. He's currently in this spare 10-gallon tank that I had, and I did put a piece of wood behind the tank because there's a really bad glare. But he's all by himself in here, and I have 3 Nerite snails because my other fish tank, I'm using some algae product in it, and it's harmful to them, to the snails, and it'll kill them, so they're in here for the time being. But the snails are in here for the time being, and I don't know how long it's gonna be. There's one right there, but you can't really see him. But yeah, until my algae problem gets fixed in the other tank, which I'll talk about more later, they're gonna be staying in here with my beta Azriel. So as you can tell, he's got a heater in here. It's a 50-watt Aqueon heater, I'm pretty sure. And then he's got a filter, a lily pad plant that I found, and then some cuttings from my planted tank. And I will show you guys that later too. I have a planted tank now. It's not that pretty, but it works. I also have an old UVB light on here because he doesn't need UVB, but it's just here because I need a light on him. You can't really tell on the video, but he's got like some really pretty blue colors, and he has like white little fins. He's really cute. I like him a lot, and he's doing pretty well. So that is Azriel, and let's move on to my other fish tank. So this is my 20-gallon planted tank, and in here there's a double-tail beta, and he's a male. Also 5 zebra danios, and back there we have I'm pretty sure it was an emerald Corydoras, and then we have a spotted one back there. If you guys watched my last new addition video that I posted a couple months ago, you would have seen that I had started planting this tank and filling it up, and I had a white beta and a frog, but it was a sad story. My beta died, and then my frog got sick, and it also died, and I'm pretty sure that happened because I had my water was really bad. Like, I wasn't really sure how to do planted tanks, so all my plants were dying, and it just like wasn't a really good environment for them. The pH levels were really high and everything, and I'm pretty sure that's what ended up killing them. But now I have almost perfect, if not perfect, levels in my tank. The water's clean, and all my fish are doing really, really well. But my only issue with this tank is the algae problem, which has been going on for a while. For a few days, I just stopped doing this yesterday, but I was doing the blackout thing for algae where you turn the lights off and like make the tank completely dark to kill the algae, and it did work because like the algae was horrible. If you could have seen, ooh, it went out of focus. If you could have seen my tank before I made this video, it was like horrible. There's still a bunch of algae everywhere, but it has definitely gotten better. So yeah, that's my little algae issue, and that's why I'm using the API algae fix, and why my snails can't be in here. But I'm definitely thinking about getting a frog in the future, and I'm definitely gonna get an algae eater because I need one really bad. But yeah, this is my planted tank. There's 2 Corys, 1 beta. Oh, it's out of focus again. 2 Corys, 1 beta, and 5 zebra danios. I have an aqua clear filter on here and 2 LED lights. There's blue and white LEDs. I'm putting ferts in the tank, and I have root tabs. I don't remember what it was called, but I bought them on Amazon. They look like this. They kind of made a mess everywhere, like they're all over the substrate. But yeah, the planted tank's doing really good, and let's move on to the turtles. So this is Shadow's tank. He is a Reeves turtle. They're also known as 3-keeled pond turtles. He by far has given me the most trouble out of both of my turtles. He got a shell infection. I don't know how it happened. Come here, bud. He's got like some exposed bone all over his shell. It's healing up pretty well. And I'm gonna start putting API Turtle Fix in here. And once the weather like warms up, I'm gonna put some betadine all over him and dry dock him every day. But a month or two ago, yeah, before Christmas, I had him dry docked in my room for a month. And he would only go in the water for an hour every day to drink and eat. And I think that did end up helping. I would put iodine on him and a silver solution, and I'm pretty sure it helped. And then when I put him back in the tank, I started fasting him. I've been fasting him for a while. Like, I'm feeding him a lot less than I used to. And his bite force used to be like really weak, and like he always had trouble eating. And now his strength has started coming back. His bite force is like a lot stronger. So that makes me really happy. He's shedding right now. But anyways, moving on to the rest of the tank. I have a few Resi Red minnows in here that he hasn't eaten. And then I have some mosquito fish that were from another tank that I just shoved in here. And he has his basking area, UVB light. I just switched it out like right after Christmas. A heat lamp, whatever you want to call it. He's got a 150 watt heater back there, and then a filter. There's live plants in the filter, and right now the filter has some of like the ceramic rings in it and some carbon. I am done using carbon, by the way. It's kind of useless. So yeah, that's a little update on this tank. Shadow's doing a lot better, and he's still in this little plastic tub. But yeah, I'll keep updating you guys on him, and let's move on to Flare. So this is Flare's tank. I don't think it's really changed much since the last video. I did add an extra light, and the water level's a lot higher. He also has a brand new basking area that I built him. It's a lot bigger than it was before, and I'm pretty sure he likes it more. There's the UVB light on him and the heat lamp. I switched out the UVB in here the same time I switched it out in Shadow's tank. He also has 6 goldfish in here. I added another one like a few weeks ago because I felt really bad for him. That's the one I added. He's smaller than the other ones. But he was just in the feeder fish tank, and I decided why not save a life. So yeah, I have him now. It does look kind of dirty because the water is like so high that the filter doesn't circulate the bottom like down here. I'm thinking of getting a power head to help out with that. He's got a few fake plants in here, some rocks at the bottom, and then I have a Pleco, and he has a 150 watt heater also in the back right there. I just added the aerator for the goldfish. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it or not though. I might. But I definitely need a new air stone because it's really clogged. And then there's the filter. I have the live plants in it, like the other one. It's a Marineland filter. I don't remember how much it filters, but I know it's enough for this tank. The only thing I have in here is the filter floss and like the ceramic rings and everything. And then there's the little wheel thing in there. I don't know if it does anything though. But yeah, that's his filter, his tank. He's doing really well so far, hopefully. He hasn't really showed any signs of being sick or anything. He's really active. He eats great. The only issues I'm having with him is retaining scoots. He can't seem to like let go of them. So I had to go in there last month, I'm pretty sure, and I had to take off all of his scoots manually because like they were so stuck on there. And I've started feeding him the wheat germ formula stuff for koi fish because there's vitamin E in it, and that helps with shedding. And also I've been feeding him a lot more calcium and vitamin E. So I just hope that'll work and that his scoots won't be retained much anymore and he'll be able to shed regularly. So yeah, we can move on to all my supplies and everything. So this is what I feed my animals. The turtles get Missouri, the wheat germ formula for koi, and they also get Reptomin. And once or twice a week I add some ReptiCalcium with D3. They also get mealworms. I have a bunch in here. I know it doesn't look like much, but there's a lot in here. And then for the fish, my goldfish get these Tetra goldfish pellets and these goldfish flakes. The top is kind of messed up, but anyways, these guys also get the goldfish flakes. And they get a mix between the goldfish food and the Aqueon tropical flakes for fish. And then my betas get this beta food from Aqueon too. And then all the fish just get this like occasionally. These I use more for the zebra danios and the cories. I also feed the cories algae wafers, and then I put bloodworms in here also for them. And that's what I feed the animals. On to supply. So in this I have all the cords from like all my equipment for the tanks. I've got extra light bulbs in here, extra plants and everything. I'm not going to open the drawers because they're hard to push back in because of this tank pushing on it. And in here I just have a bunch of extra stuff, the bottom one. And then over here I just have some turtle shells that I found, extra supplies, and then I have this battery powered bubbler in case the power goes out, and then all the boxes of everything I use. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you guys for watching. Bye!